Hello, everyone. My name is Anasuya Basil, and I'm very excited to be speaking with my colleague, Emmy Mutali, today. Emmy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Anasuya. It's lovely to be chatting with you.
Yes, I am so interested in finding out more about your upcoming program, and it has this beautiful title. It's so enticing. It's called Embody Your Sacred Feminine Power, The Way of the Womb. Tell me, what inspired you to create this program?
Mm. Thank you, Anasuya. I truly believe that when women reconnect with that sacred feminine knowing, that ancient knowing that all of us hold within ourselves inside our womb spaces, and when we heal and release those wounds that are keeping us stuck and keep us from loving ourselves exactly the way we are, and when we have the courage to truly step into our sacred feminine power and walk our path and share our soul gifts with the world, that's when we start to see healing happen on our planet on a larger scale as well. And that's when we really start to see Mother Earth accelerate her ascension process too. And that is really the reason why I birthed this program based on my own life and soul experiences and based on the experiences of my clients in different parts of the world. So it really is intended to support women to reconnect with that ancient wisdom and really learn to trust this innate knowing, this innate wisdom in themselves as their true north, as their compass, and to work in a sacred container of like-minded sisters so that we can together heal and release these wounds that are keeping us stuck, that are keeping us from getting to the next level. And also really supporting women to realize and understand at a deep level that we are co-creators of our lives. We are co-creators of our own destinies. And the more we learn to work with our womb spaces as these sacred cauldrons of wisdom and power and alchemy and manifestation, the more quickly we can also start to dream into being the kind of lives that we are wanting to lead and the kind of future we're wanting to birth collectively for our planet as well.
Well, that sounds so incredible. And, we are in such need of healing. We are living in these particular times. And I'm just wondering, like, what is it, if there are some, like practical ways that this program is especially important in these times, when
Mm.
women are worried about specific things and struggling with specific things, like how does this really address, like, things happening in day-to-day life?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what we're seeing at the moment on our planet is such incredible polarity and so much division and so much fear and fear mongering as well. And we're also possibly on an unprecedented scale, seeing these two camps forming where it's very difficult to understand each other, see each other's points of view, and to be able to root into love and compassion in the midst of all the craziness that is happening around us. What this program helps women to do is again, really learn to root into and trust the inner wisdom and the inner knowing, which essentially is about love. We're rooting into love when we root into our innate essence and our true nature. It also helps women to continue coming back into a place of ease, no matter what is happening around us, no matter what is going on in our own lives or in the lives of our friends or children or colleagues. And it really supports women to find that inner peace no matter what is going on. There's also a big component around learning to love ourselves exactly the way we are, which for women can be incredibly difficult in the context that we live in. And it supports women to heal the kind of wounding that is based on both our own personal soul and life experiences, stuff that we've taken on from our lineages through our mothers and great mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers and beyond. It also dips into past life experiences potentially and looks at the collective experiences of women all around the world and how these experiences have become ingrained inside our bodies at the cellular level. And whether we're conscious of it or not, uh, keeping us repeating certain kinds of patterns that no longer serve us. So when we start to release these patterns and the kind of wounds and limiting beliefs that are stopping us from moving forward, that's when we start to see incredible expansiveness and this beautiful opening and dipping into this space of receiving and allowing, which is a very beautiful, deep feminine space. And it also helps you to connect to the energies and the vibration of abundance and manifestation so that you truly are able to birth and create the kind of life you're dreaming of for yourself, for your family, and collectively for our planet and humanity. Importantly, we will be going through certain rituals and ceremonies. We'll be doing beautiful process work that includes shamanic journeying, guided meditative processes, breath work, and then also more modern energy shifting methods such as EFT and matrix reimprinting, which are all incredibly powerful in supporting us to tap into our subconscious and really get to the root cause as to why we are having certain symptoms, such as low self worth, or not being able to love ourselves, or not having the courage to really truly tap into our innate power. And when we start to peel back those layers and really get to the root cause as to why is this happening? Where is this coming from? Then we really start to see magic happen in our lives as well. So essentially, when you join the program, you get to work through specific kinds of processes and practices on your own from the comfort of your own home. So there's lots of recorded material and reflection guides. And then we come together in live circles as well, 3 times during this 7-week program. And if you choose, you can also up to work with me one-on-one and go a little bit deeper still on doing some very tailored healing work on your own specific circumstances as well.
It sounds amazing, Emmy. Like, I'm really hearing how, like, you know, a lot of us are very disturbed by the times that we're living in right now and the polarity and the fear that you mentioned. And the way you describe it, it's like the ability to take the terrible challenges of these times, but then allow it to be a catalyst for understanding oneself better,
Mm,
not only in the present time, but also understanding like how we came to these times through our ancestry and through, ancient triggers, and how to have this really deep healing, and then come out of this experience, not just bashed up by the world, but actually blossoming. Am I hearing you right?
mm.
That sounds like that to me.
Yes, absolutely. And you've described that so beautifully, Anasuya. That is exactly what it's all about. And
Yeah.
it really works deep in womb consciousness, the connection to our own wombs, the connection to the womb of Gaia, Mother Earth, and the connection to the great cosmic womb is very, very important in this program. We've all been birthed in and through womb consciousness. And so many of us have lost this connection to our wombs. And I really call our wombs sacred cauldrons of wisdom and power because they carry so much knowing and so much healing potential for us again as individuals and collectively as well. So in this program, we work very, very closely with the womb space and then bring in all these healing modalities, weave them together to help you to, as you say, blossom and get to the next level of your own evolution as well.
Wonderful. And what particular woman would like benefit the most from this
Hmm.
kind of program?
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely women who are interested in working with the power of their womb spaces and might have had that sense of disconnection in the past, but are starting to really wake up to the potential of their womb spaces. So this is a beautiful program for them. Anyone who is feeling a yearning to connect more deeply to something greater than you are, to the Great Mother, to the incredible healing energies that exist within ourselves and on our planet, within Mother Earth and in the cosmos around us as well. And anybody who is really looking to take a deep dive and start to heal wounds around self love and self worth, and through those experiences, you also get a chance to release other kind of wounds as well. But the main focus in this program is on self-love and self-worth. And of course, it's also for women who are ready to start to explore their innate power and ready to start stepping into that power so that they are able to speak their truth authentically, so that they are able to step onto their soul paths and really start to share their soul gifts with the world. And it's for women who are really wanting to manifest the kind of lives that they're wanting to lead and bring in into their lives deeper levels of abundance. And when I say abundance, I am not just talking about money or wealth or prosperity, although that is a part of it, but it's essentially about abundance in terms of joy, in terms of peace, in terms of trust, in terms of knowing that you have people you can rely on, friendships, laughter, time, allowing and being all these beautiful feminine energies that are so very needed on our planet at the moment and so needed to balance the more masculine energies that we're used to living in and abiding by in our current contexts.
Well, that's so interesting, that you really focus on connecting with the womb, because I know so many women have had difficult menstruations,
Mm,
have had this feeling of, I'm not really comfortable with down there. Like even that gesture is kind of like distancing, um, or like feeling like we've been abused in the past, and that area is a reminder of something painful.
sure.
And I really love how you just help women to find a way to reconnect, and through that, have healing and joy and abundance again.
Thank you.
How
Yeah.
can women find yeah, how can women find out more details about this?
Well, they can go to my website, which is femininerevered.com. And on my website, there will be a tab called Work with Me. And if they click on that tab, they will be able to select online program option. And when they click on that, they will find all the information, all the details, and also the possibility to register for the program on that page.
Wonderful. And can you say the website one more time for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's Feminine Revered. That's FEMININEREVERED.com. I hope I got that right.
Femin Yeah, femininerevered.com. You got the spelling right. And yet, what a wonderful program you've put together. It just sounds
Oh,
like
thank
such a gem, a rare gem in this world, and so precious. And I can just see the women being just having a really fun and wonderful time with you.
Thank you so much. And I really like the fact that you mentioned fun because it's meant to be fun as well. As much as we work with wounds and as much as we dive deep and we do some shadow work as well, there is this beautiful light energy about the whole program as well, which is essentially about remembering that we are creatures of fun and play. And the more we're able to bring in that kind of energy into our lives, more an energy of gratitude and joy, the more abundance we attract into our lives and the more flow we will also see all around us too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me. And I am very excited for all the women who will be signing up for this.
Thank you so much, Anasuya. I appreciate you.
Yay.